Aries, how are you today? Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a quick reading for the rest of June. We're going to get the overarching energy with the tarot. Get a direction. See what's on the forefront of your life. Too many, that's rare. And they didn't turn. This one. The Hierophant, the Pope, le Pape. I feel you're looking back at the month of May. Something happened on the 5th or during the 5th month. I feel it's spiritual in nature, of course, with the Pope here, but I feel that I have two words. I have, for some reason, you've leveled up, and the other word is you feel committed, or you've committed yourself, and that's how you've leveled up. But the commitment part is also a commitment to yourself, which is very interesting here. Let's get a keyword. It reads speed. Okay, so there's two ways to see this. You might want to accelerate something, or on the contrary, you might want to slow it down. It ties in, although we're looking at the rest of June, I do sense a strong tie to events from May that might have occurred during the month of May. Let me get some tarot and see what this speed is really about. This card wants to come out. The Knight of Swords in reverse, so it's a slowdown. But it's purpose. It's done purposely, right? It's actually something extremely quick that is being slowed down on purpose by you, or it could be the other way around. Three cards came out. The Chariot, one of them. Chariot. And then we get the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you're needing to slow down something, or you're doing it definitely purposefully. Or it's being done to you, doesn't matter. But whatever was coming in, whatever is being, the commitment part, right? This particular leveling up. I don't know if that's been slowed down, or if getting to a destination has been slowed down, which would imply kind of a split in the message here, right? There's something that doesn't change, which is leveling up, being committed. That is steady Nelly. It stays. And maybe the speed is what's really changing, which I think is what is really happening. Something needs to be slowed down about it. Or getting to a certain destination, like really physically speaking. But the decision has been made fast. It's funny. The decision about speed has been made quickly. And it's not sitting well really with you, not so much. I think that you're having a hard time with having to break. This Knight would be, well, first of all, he's the quickest of all of them, right? He's the fastest. And he definitely doesn't like to be slowed down. So there's most likely some frustration here. But the Pope usually is quite patient, on the other hand, which is showing some kind of feeling two ways about the same thing, right? Literally having a set of conflicting responses to the same event, to the same slowdown, I want to say. Okay, so the cards that came out, two. The Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Judgment. This is why it has to slow down. Something is repeating here. So if it wants to be done well, it has, and done without any lack of resources, without any hurt, injuries, or symbolically speaking, of course, but without any discrepancies or anything missing. You really need to slow down so that this becomes very successful in the end. Let's draw another keyword. I'm curious. It's really clear in terms of the guidance here. It's slowing down serves you. It's going to play in your favor. It'll ensure that you're not missing anything. It's funny because I had a reading with a lot of details. I believe it was the reading for Capricorn. Or was it Virgo? I think it was Virgo. Either way. In your case, you don't want to skip over the details, and you won't, because you'll be slowing down. So there's a few cards here that I'm gonna get. Wow. The first word I can see now is travel. So I told you about the masterful travel. That's what it is. You really need to slow down your speed. You need to organize your traveling to the tiniest details. You're really sure about it. You're also, I told you there was something about the destination. So maybe the particular destination you're going to requires a lot more looking over tiny things to make sure that nothing is missed. But there's a huge, for me, there's the rekindling of a commitment, right? It's a leveling up of that relationship. You know, there's on this Judgment card, there's water, and obviously the Chariot is typically Cancer, so the moon, so the water. So there could be something about water. We have the same message for, I believe, Capricorn. Water was very, very significant in their reading when it came to stability and commitment. So it really resonates here a lot. The two readings are sort of linked. This card wants to come out. Communicate clearly. So part of those details that you're looking into when it comes to traveling, organizing, whatever this leveling up is. So in case, because I don't think I said it this way, but you're leveling up, you're confirming a commitment or consolidating something that matters deeply to you, because it's a Hierophant, so it speaks to your heart and to your higher self, right? This is not just another little commitment, another action you're taking, or just, you know, this is one of those bigger ones that change your life. And it has to do with a trip, traveling somewhere very specific, traveling slower towards that that particular destination, also traveling slower throughout the whole travels is very important. And it's not the first time I mention this. I just had a flash, a deja vu kind of. All through November, December, mainly December, I've been reading this energy about slowing down on travels to avoid anything that would be not desirable to you. So please keep that in mind, because I just realized that it's coming back up. But rest assured, this reading is showing me that everything is going super well as long as you abide by slowing things down, reviewing every details, you know, making sure that you're not missing anything. Do pay the fees, do pay the extras, pay the insurances, pay whatever you need to that could be expensive or feels like you're putting out a lot of money, but that might save you a great deal of or many headaches down the line, right? And there's a piece about communicating clearly, I guess, those informations. Let's draw a little cute little mini Whispering Woods card. Let's see. I'd rather wait for a pop-out. Sorry for the wait. 2! Okay. The first one is transform. Let me put on my glasses, hold on. Emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. So that's the speed, right? That's the emergence. That's the thing in you that really wants to push forward. But it says cleanse. And it says, wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. I mentioned water. So I think it's important that you realize that it does matter. I feel the water would be at destination more than where you currently are at the moment. I think it has to do with the particular place you're going. But the slowing down is most likely going to involve some shedding from your part. What you're shedding, I think you are spending money. I do believe that that's one way of, you'll sense you'll be shedding, right? Maybe not your preferred one, but definitely that's on the table. You might also be shedding any form of, how do you say, nostalgia when it comes to, you know, thinking about your singlehood versus being committed. Because the Nine of Pentacles here is part of the decision you're making, right? You're making a decision about moving forward when it comes to being committed, wanting to go to that particular destination that feels like this is where you lose your singlehood, quote unquote. Not that it would happen specifically in this way. It's symbolic what I'm saying more than anything. But it's almost like once you reach that destination, there's some sort of point of no return, you know, sort of. Because you transform, you cleanse, you'll be in contact with whatever that water is, because I think it's a real physical body of water, but it could be just emotions in general. So you'll be flooded with emotions in a particular place, right? So it feels it's going to be happy. I mean, look at this Judgment card. I mean, these people are elated actually to start over, to renew their vows, or to feel alive again, feel like they're being reborn, right? So, but the most important thing, right, is where you're going, why you're going there, but at which speed are you going there, and what are you doing to slow that down, oversee everything, simply to, I guess, give yourself the best outcome possible, which I don't think is being jeopardized at all. I think this will be incredible. It's masterful. So you have the confirmation that it's going to go ultra well, right? But you're still being poked about, you know, taking particular cautions, I guess. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading. You can like, share, subscribe, of course. I'd love to see you soon or again. Take care. Bye.